what I wanted to talk to you about is, well, jewelry and femininity. Are you like me? I've spent maybe a decade or more just going, achieving and throwing spears and crossing off that to-do list of things that just goes on and on and on and on. And in doing that, I've been more accessing my masculine side, that achieving, that outward and doing. And we need that masculine side, of course. But I've put the feminine side really, in the closet? Or maybe that's not the right euphemism. I ran over her in a car on the way to go achieve something. And I was talking to a friend, and I've been feeling really tired. Even at home when I'm in my office, I might get up and, just have my hair a mess and no makeup and, get onto my work. But that's really not the most effective, and that's really no way to live, is it? And a friend of mine from outside of the jewelry business, it took somebody outside of the jewelry business, reminded me that, that femininity, that feminine power, we need to tap into that feminine beauty side too, the side of knowing and of grace and of poise and of self-care and feeling, good about ourselves. We need that too. And one of the ways that we've been able to do that really throughout history's time is by adorning ourselves with jewelry. I have a whole safe there of jewelry, and I wasn't wearing it every day. So this is what I've done, and it made a huge difference, even within a few days, is that I made a routine for myself in the morning. I told the kids they have to make their own breakfast in the morning, their own school lunches, and be the ones to take the dishes out of the dishwasher and put them away. I always associated that with like mother love, something I really wanted to do for them every day. But you know what? They don't care. And more than not caring, they don't care that they have to do that. And more than that, they seem to want me to do something for myself and to feel good about myself. So I use that extra hour in the morning to get up, and I meditate and read some inspirational books, pet my dog's ears, take a walk. That's one of my non-negotiable things too. And that walk can be just a walk around the block, no big deal, but just move. And I take a shower and fix my hair and put on just basic makeup. I'm just wearing tinted sunscreen, just basic makeup, and put on my clothes. And then what do? I pause for a minute and really consider the jewelry that I want to wear that day. Now, this is Cynthia unadorned, except for this carnelian necklace, because I thought nobody would tune in if I was completely unadorned. But I go into my jewelry box and I put my jewelry on, and I consciously feel it. Like, I feel the weight of this. I feel that the beads have kind of a cool texture to them. It feels good. It kind of puts me in my body, and it feels good. And I figure out what I want to wear. I'm going to wear this brooch with this today too. Now, the way that I use brooches primarily is I do something. I just caught it with my legs. Excuse me. I dropped it. I use something called a magnet pin. It's a little magnet that goes on the back of the brooch, and it makes it so you can put them on easily. You can move them easily. You're not going to put holes in your clothes. There we go. There's my brooch. Oh, did I want to move it a little over the other direction? Magnet pin lets you do that really easily. What earrings do I want to wear today? And I feel the grace of putting on my earrings. And when you put something on, you can feel it move. It feels good, doesn't it? It makes me feel more of that feminine power and that grace. And that makes me feel really good throughout the day. And I can put on, my watch and bracelet. And I think about this watch. It came from one of my dearest friends ever. Her dad had a pawn shop. Of course, I met her, at the Gemological Institute. And this was a watch that came from his pawn shop, and she gave it to me after he passed. So this is from Ace and the Ginsbergs, and a beautiful bracelet I bought from my friends that was made in Poland. And I go about my day. And you might stop and think about that and consider that too. That jewelry isn't an extra. It's something we really need. And we need that because it helps us adorn ourselves in a way that we become our own Taj Mahal. We become powerful in our femininity. We balance our doing with just grace and enjoying beauty. Because without that, what is there? I'd really love to hear from you what jewelry means to you. Does jewelry help you feel adorned? If you write in the comments section, I really like that because I want to get to know you better, and I would like for you guys to get to know me better too.